I feel like whenever my doorbell rings now, I'm like, who are you? What are you doing at my house? Stay away. Hey guys, what's going on? If you're new here, welcome. My name is BrittanyNichole, and normally I do not wear my eyeliner this thick. I was just playing around with makeup on my own, having a blast, just doing things outside of my comfort zone, and I actually ran out of one of my eyeliners that I'm gonna talk about today, so I thought, you know what? It's about time I do an empties video. I haven't done one for months and months and months, so some stuff has been piling up here and I thought it would be the perfect time to share with you guys. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, go ahead and keep watching. All right, so I'm just gonna grab from this box randomly whatever comes out. It's in no particular order, starting with the empty that is in every single empties video I ever do, and that is the CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser. I've probably gone through like 3 or 4 of these in the time. I really like this stuff. I don't even want to spend time talking about it. You guys know this has been my favorite for years and years and years. This is just such a good cleanser. If you're ever in the market and you've been like struggling with your skin, try this. I promise you, they have a bunch of different versions as well. If you were like more on the oily side, you might not want the hydrating. You might want, you know, the acne controlling. I think they just came out with that. But anyway, check it out. CeraVe is one of the best lines in the drugstore. All right, next up, I have the Bioderma Sensebo H2O. This is a micellar water. I've already repurchased this. I absolutely love it. This gets every lick of your makeup off. It's so gentle. I just soak a cotton pad. I actually got the one with like the push down cap now. I just soak a cotton pad, hold it over my eyes, and it takes everything off. It takes off lash glue, it takes off liquid liner. It's absolutely amazing. They do have another version. It's like a blue bottle, I think. I'm not sure what that is. I think this one is more for like sensitive eyes. I think that's why it's called Sensebo, but I love it and I'll continue to repurchase it for the rest of my life. It's pretty affordable too. Next up, I have the Gillette Venus. This is the Vera Bradley version. I have a different version in my shower right now. I'll list that down below because I'm obsessed with it, but I always go for the Ultra Moisture. I have the driest skin on my body. My face is perfect. I think it's because I like exfoliate and use retinol and AHA and BHA and all that stuff, but the rest of my body is always dry. I have KP as well. So anyway, this is the best shaving cream in my opinion. If you have dry skin, it keeps my legs super moist. It feels good and it smells amazing. It's not overpowering. A lot of these are super overpowering. This isn't at all. The one in my shower I'd recommend more over this. This was just the one that was available at Target at the time I purchased, but check out the Ultra Moisture line from Gillette Venus. You'll love it. All right, next up, I have the Ulta Beauty Nail Polish Remover, 100% pure acetone. I use pure acetone when I take my nail polish off. That's just what I do. I think it's easier than struggling to use like the other stuff available. I know it's probably not that great for you, but I did use this to remove my fake nails. I did a video. I bought the longest nails I could find at the drugstore and I tried to wear them for 24 hours and it was a hot mess. So check that video out. It's so funny, but I used the end of it. I've gone through a bunch of these. This is really good. This is from Ulta. I just happened to be at Ulta when I bought it, but every drugstore has 100% pure acetone. It's probably cheaper at Target as well. So yeah, I recommend it. I'd buy it again if I saw it, but I think right now I have one from Target. All right, next up, I have the La Mer, the Moisturizing Soft Cream. I got this as a birthday gift from one of my best friends, Erin. I don't think she watches my videos, but if you are, Erin, thank you again. Absolutely loved this, thoroughly enjoyed it, but will I buy it again? Well, I didn't buy it, I got it as a gift, but will I buy it? No, it's just too expensive for my budget. This little guy, 0.5 ounces, is like $100, and while it does make my skin feel ultra moist, I just think that you can buy like medical grade skincare for this price, and I have a med spa that has a product that I really like. I've also been really into the Tula moisturizer, so you just get a lot more product for less price for this, but I thoroughly enjoyed it and felt so bougie every time I applied it to my face. So it was fun, but I won't buy it again. All my like skincare is in one corner and then like makeup is in another corner. I don't know how it got that way. I was probably organizing during this quarantine time. But anyway, next up, I have the Vichy Aqualia Thermal. I've talked about this in a lot of my empties as well. The one with a mirrored top, not the light blue version. They like reformulated it and I hate that version and I can't find this version anymore, which is why I moved on to a different moisturizer, but really, really like this stuff. I probably bought like 6 or 8 of these. I discovered it like a year ago, fell in love with it. I felt like it made my skin really plump. It didn't, you know, break me out at all from the first time I used it to the last time I used it, and it was really nice, and it was from CVS, but unfortunately they reformulated it, and I do not like the version in the light blue container. I wish they would come back out with this version, but I enjoyed it while it lasted. I would buy it again if I could find it. Every time I walk into CVS, in fact, I look for this one with this cap, and I just can't find it anymore, but really like this stuff. And you could use like a 40% off coupon, so it was like $30 some, and you could get it for like, you know, like a little less than 20. Well, I feel like whenever my doorbell rings now, I'm like, who are you? What are you doing at my house? Stay away. But it was FedEx. I could see their truck out there. So anyway, moving on, I have the NYX Bare With Me Prime Set Refresh Spray. Really, really enjoyed this stuff, you guys. The spritzer is awesome. I love the scent of it. I love how it took away the powderiness of my makeup, but it didn't make me like oily. I don't think any setting spray except for the Skindinavia Bridal Setting Spray really makes your makeup last all day. So that's not really what I'm looking for when I go in with these. I'm more looking for this to take the effect of any kind of powder down so it looks a little more natural, and this definitely does it, and I will absolutely purchase it again. Next up, I have an AccuView Revitalens Multi-Purpose Disinfecting Solution. I purchased this because I didn't know AccuView had a contact solution. I wear contacts almost every single day. But anyway, I saw this. It was like 2 bottles in the container for like 20 bucks, which is a little more on the expensive side for contact solution. I mean, contact solution is kind of expensive, but anyway, I really enjoyed it. I felt like my contacts were moist all day long. I felt like this was definitely a little bit better than like, you know, the like off-brand. A lot of times I'd buy like the Target brand or like the Opti, whatever. If you guys wear contacts, you know what I'm talking about. So I think I'm gonna stay with this because a lot of times I run into issues with my eyes watering and getting dry, and I didn't have that with this. And I do wear AccuView contacts, so I don't know if this works well with it, but I thought it was worth mentioning if you guys wear contacts. Really, really like this stuff. Next up, I mentioned this in my Sephora recommendations. This is my Olaplex number 6, not 3, number 6. I like, my mind from hearing it just wants to say number 3, but it's number 6. I do not like the number 3. Check out that video and I talk about it a little bit more, but the number 6 is Bond Smoother. Absolutely will repurchase this. I have repurchased it. I have a full one in my bathroom right now. Really good stuff. Use this after you get out of the shower. It helps with frizziness. It helps with damage. It's hydrating. It's just a really, really good product. This is one of the only things besides something else I'm going to mention here that I use out of the shower, and I will continue to repurchase this until they no longer have it. So this is the other thing I'm gonna mention, and again, I talked about it in my Sephora recommendations, the Amika the Wizard Detangling Primer. Love this stuff so much. It really helps kind of prime my hair and get rid of some of those tangles. It doesn't break me out. I'll talk about this in the Sephora video, so check that out a little bit more, but I will definitely be repurchasing this probably in the Sephora sale. Amika products smell so amazing. If anything, if you're at a store that sells Amika, smell it and you will fall in love. I want to get their dry shampoo just for the scent because I want my entire life to smell like this stuff. But if you struggle with tangly hair, I'm telling you, this stuff is the shit. I also talked about this in my Sephora video, so you guys just need to check that out. This is the Moroccan Oil Dry Shampoo Light Tones. Already repurchased this. This is my absolute favorite dry shampoo in the world. Leaves no residue behind whatsoever. It takes every lick of oil away and it doesn't leave any kind of buildup. That's all I want in a dry shampoo, and it smells amazing. You all know what Moroccan oil smells like. They have a dark tones one as well, which is great. So they've got the light, the dark. They must have like a red tone if they don't get on it Moroccan oil, but I hope they do because I want each and every one of you to try this. It is so good. It is expensive, but it's worth every penny. And I have not purchased a different dry shampoo since I got this, so that is saying a lot. Ooh, this one hurts my heart. This is the Becca Skin Love Glow Shield Prime and Set Mist. This is such a good prime set refresh spray. I don't know what I like more, the NYX or the Becca. I think these are very, very comparable. In fact, I think I'm gonna pour a different setting spray into this. I'm not actually gonna throw this away because this spray is so nice. I've got like, nah, it's not gonna go. I've like used the heck out of this. This really, really made my face look dewy but not oily. Again, it took away any kind of sign of powder. I really liked it. I like the smell of it. I will definitely repurchase this again. I'm hoping that they didn't discontinue this because I'm pretty sure I got this on sale, but I've got to write that down on my list because I will repurchase this if I can find it. And I know it's silly because I'm comparing it to the NYX, which is a lot more affordable, but I don't know. They're different. You got to try them both to see. They're both really good, and I use them both, and I will continue to use them both. All right, next up, I have 2 of the Vichy Mineral 89s. This is hyaluronic acid. So good. Again, I get it from CVS, and I usually use a coupon. It's somewhere around like $28 or $30. I cannot do my skincare routine morning or night without this stuff. I love hyaluronic acid so much. My face responds so well to it. I see such a difference when I use this. I've been using this for so long. It's just like standard in my routine now, but I feel off if I don't have it. Like if I'm on vacation and I don't bring this, like I feel way off. Make sure when you're using hyaluronic acid, you have a little bit of like wetness to your face, because this like needs that wetness from the water to work, and it's just amazing stuff. Check this out. If you have not tried a hyaluronic acid, get this, use your coupon at CVS, and you will thank me later. All right, last skincare product. I have the Sephora Hyaluronic Acid Brightening Eye Cream. I really liked this stuff, you guys. It was super affordable from Sephora, and they are having their sales, so check it out if you are in the market for a new eye cream. I use something else from Skin Chemistry now, but this absorbed really quick, and it didn't leave any melia under my eye, those like little white dots that you have to get removed professionally. Do not try to remove those yourself. You will hurt yourself and they won't come out. But anyway, this is really good. It's affordable. It has hyaluronic acid. I just told you guys how I felt about that. Definitely recommend. I might repurchase that again after I run out of my Skin Chemistry, or I might just stick with my Skin Chemistry. I don't know. We'll have to see when the time comes. All right, next item, and I've gone through a ton of these. I just have one because I was like, I don't need to be hoarding my toothpaste bottles, but this is the Colgate Optic White Renewal. This is my favorite toothpaste in the world. You guys can see my teeth are pretty white. I mean, for not ever using whitening treatments, I cannot use whitening treatments. First of all, I grind my teeth at night and my gums are receding because of that. So if I use a whitening treatment, that's just gonna intensify that, and they hurt me. I'm too sensitive. I just can't do it. So this is all I use, and I drink coffee every single morning. So check this out. It is expensive. This tube is like $10 or something like that. It's crazy expensive, but if it'll keep my teeth white, it's worth it for me. So yes, I will continue to repurchase it. I already have repurchased it. It's already in my bathroom. All right, next up, I have the NYX Born to Glow Nude. Really liked this stuff. I've already repurchased it. I will continue to repurchase it. I've kind of turned into less of a full coverage girl. As you could see, I do not have full coverage on my face at all right now. So I would probably end up mixing this in with my moisturizer just to kind of take it down a little bit, because this is very full coverage. It is very glowy, so if you didn't like a glowy foundation, you might not like it, but it's very smooth. Like, it's a thicker cream and it just goes on really, really nicely. I fell in love with this. This was included in part of my favorite foundations of 2019, so check out that video if you want to hear more. But if you pass this in the drugstore, I recommend getting it. Again, I'm the shade Nude. It is a little bit more on the golden warm side. That's what I tend to pull. I cannot even really do neutral anymore. When I've been trying to go in with my neutral foundations, it's been looking a little too like gray and pink on me. So I'm kind of getting more into like the warm. My skin is changing, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't have any self-tan on, but anyway, I really like this. Check it out. It's like $9 or $10 as well, and it lasts a long time. I was very, very proud to have gone through a foundation as a YouTuber, because we have so many foundations, and even you, if you're a makeup lover, I'm sure you're the same. Speaking of, I actually went through 2 foundations in the last few months. This is the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. This is in LN3, and again, I have a backup of this, like 3 backups actually, because this is one of my favorite foundations. But I used this the other day, my new version, and it just looked a little too neutral, a little too pink on me, so I had to mix in my MW3 just to make it balanced. But this is such a good foundation. If you can find this, grab it, because I don't think they're discontinuing it, but they're not in like CVS or anything anymore. You have to like buy it from, I think, the Physicians Formula website. It makes me sad because this is so good. It's not super full coverage. It's good medium coverage. It's glowy. It has SPF in it. It's just one of my absolute favorite foundations. This was also in my favorites of 2019, so check that out if you want to hear more. But I went through 2 foundations and I was really proud of myself. And finally, I have one home product. This is the Grow Fragrance Black Currant Rose Air and Fabric Freshener. If you guys don't follow Just Ingredients on Instagram, follow her. She is like a natural food and just like lifestyle lady. She has tons of good tips if you want to like incorporate more clean products into your home and your diet. I really like her. I'll leave her Instagram down below, but she recommended these because all of the like fragrance plugins and like Febreze and stuff is harmful to your animals. And as soon as I heard that, I should have known that before, but as soon as I heard that, I got rid of everything in my house like a year ago, and I only use this stuff. This smells really good. I have another one in my kitchen that I use now. It's like bamboo. I think that's what that one is. I like that smell a little bit more than this, but I still enjoyed this a lot. So check Just Ingredients out. Again, I bought that plant because it's safe for animals, and I'm trying to like, I don't know, have more life in my house. I hope that doesn't die. But anyway, I'm really focused on making things safe for my animals as well as me. You know, if you have kids and yourself as well, and your family in general, you want to, you know, put healthy things in the house for them. So it's a good switch. This is a little bit expensive and you have to buy it from a certain online retailer. I can't remember it. I'll link it down below, but I really like this stuff and I think you guys should check it out. All right, just as I was talking about the sun coming in and out, my SD card got full. I've been filming videos all day today, just again, having a blast on my own, but thank God that happened because I realized as I picked up the box that I didn't talk about the reason I was filming this video, the eyeliner that is now empty. It's the Kat Von D Hemingway ink liner. I don't even know if they sell this anymore. I got this at TJ Maxx like a year ago and I absolutely loved it. That's why I have such a thick liner today. I was just like, wow, this is going on real smooth, and I just kept playing around, and I mean, I think it's really pretty. It's not a typical look for me, but I would repurchase this if I could find it, but I have a feeling they don't sell it anymore since it was at TJ Maxx, and I'm pretty sure she rebranded anyway to like KVD Beauty. It's not even Kat Von D Beauty. So anyway, that's that on that. Give me a follow on Instagram if you guys are interested in interacting with me on a day-to-day basis. I've been filming these like short snap videos, you know, where like you snap and it goes to the next thing, and I am loving it, you guys. They're so short. They're like between 15 and 30 seconds, and I post them on my stories, and I just hope that it brings you guys a smile on your face. So give me a follow on Instagram if you're interested in seeing those. Otherwise, I hope to see you in the next video, and thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.